It's Logan Franklin and London Franklin in the backfield. They keep switching on who's taking it. This pass is in the flat. Is knocked down immediately. Is incomplete. As William Daniels was all over him. Read that one well. To be second down and 10. Ball will stay at 32. 8:21 to go in this opening quarter. Pekin leads 6-0. London Franklin is going to take the snap. He's got Franklin to his right. Going to throw deep, left side. Good looking pass. He's got a man, but just overshoots him. Incomplete. Pretty good coverage there by Reed Lauderman. I would say Brigham Porter, the wide receiver, might have had a step on him, but ball just out of reach. Brings up third down and 10.
If you're just tuning in, we have been having some Wi-Fi issues. Hopefully, I'm connected now where we won't be having those Wi-Fi issues. I think everybody in the press box, it seems like, is having some Wi-Fi issues tonight. So hopefully we got those figured out.
Franklin drops back to pass. He's looking down the middle. Now he rolls to the left and in trouble in that pocket, but flings that anyway. Nearly intercepted by Riley Smith. Pass falls to the ground, and Riley Smith has been everywhere on defense tonight. That'll bring up 4th and 10. Ball still at the 32. New London wastes no time. London Franklin back to punt. Brock back deep to receive for the Panthers. This is a high, short kick. It's going to hit the field about the 45. Does take a New London roll. Going to be down about the 37-yard line, and that's where Pekin will start their second drive. The 38-yard line. And we'll see if they're a one-play drive again. I would expect a handoff here. But who knows? Glick is going to be back there deep with Smith. Henry Adam up tight to the left. Brock in the slot. It is a play action to Glick. They're going to throw deep far side. And this is going to be caught somehow with the flag coming in. Lauderman making a great grab with hands in his face. It's going to be a pass interference, I think, on the defense, but they'll decline that. Nice throw by Riley Smith. This will be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. I haven't seen. There he set the ball down. The 24-yard line is where they're at. So Riley Smith throwing a couple of dimes so far tonight. Gotten big yards out of it. Here he's back in shotgun. He's got Glick in motion. Hands it to Nolan. Nolan goes left side, up the middle, dragging defenders with him, and he's going to be brought down after a tough run at about the 14, 15-yard line.
Tackled by Logan Franklin. It'll be 2nd and 1. 9-yard gain.
Called a 9-yard gain for Nolan Glick. Yes, Smith. Now hands it left side again to Glick. That's Henry Adam this time. He's around the corner and in for the score. Henry Adam with the rushing touchdown. 6:40 to go, and Pekin leads 12-0.
I apologize for the camera view. When we get down to this end of the field, we have that piece of metal going right through the camera.
The door prop is.
Yes.
I believe that's the first rushing touchdown of the season for Henry Adam. He had 3 in the last game, but One was a pick six. The other two were receptions. Pekin's going to go for two with this missing the last extra point. Smith has Glick to his left. It's a direct snap to Nolan. He goes up the middle, and he is wrapped up and driven back by Franklin. Try will be no good.
Score 12-0.
So we'll stay at 12-0 with 6:40 remaining here in the opening quarter. We'll hear from another one of our sponsors. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
All right, we thank Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics for being one of our supporters here on Steve Shuttler Media and Skunk River Radio. Pekin up early, 12-0 against New London. We're in the first quarter, still 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Josh Clubb has the call of the game. Josh.
All right, and Henry Adam is set to kick it away. He moves back to the middle of the field this time. Westerbeck and Porter back deep for the Tigers. Both of Henry Adams' kickoffs they've went fairly deep. They've just been kind of line drives. One got through the hands of Porter. Westerbeck able to return the last one. He fielded about the 5, got 15 out of it, ended up a little just past the 20. This kick, a little more loft to it. It's going to be fielded at the 10. Coming to the near side now, cutting back middle. In trouble immediately. Stiff arms his way out of it, cutting all the way opposite field, all the way around. Still running. He hasn't gained any yards, but has ran the opposite field. Now he's jukes his way and goes forward to the 33-yard line. So Cale Westerbeck did a lot of running there.
That's like Will Adam from last year.
Yeah,
He'd run from one side of the field to the other.
He literally ran right down the 20-yard line all the way to the other side of the field, but made a couple guys miss and made the most of it. Ended up at the 32, and that is where New London will start their third drive of the game. As they're getting their signals from the sideline, here is Franklin. It's London Franklin. Send a man in motion. That's Lemley. Franklin in the empty sets, looking to pass, rolling to the near side. Closing in quickly is Henry Adam. He wraps him up, it slips off of him. Now Franklin beats all pursuit and goes backside, and he's going to pick up a first down before he steps out of bounds. A couple of Panthers got into the backfield but didn't break down. Let him scoot by. Actually, they say he stepped out of bounds before the first down marker. We're going to say the 37 is where he stepped out. So gain of 5. Franklin back to an empty set, trips to the near side. Single split out to the far side. Franklin takes a snap. Sets his feet at 30, throws, completed up to Franklin. He makes a couple of guys miss. He's past the 50 to the 45 and is wrapped up at the 40-yard line. So a first down for New London. That was Logan Franklin.
Logan Franklin, tackled by Riley Smith.
It was Riley Smith who cleaned it up. Ball is right on the Panther 40. Now for 25 yards, first and 10. New London driving here in the third possession with the football. Looks like it's going to be an empty set again. They're going to switch and send 3 receivers to the far side, 2 receivers on the near side. Franklin puts Westerbeck in motion, fakes the handoff to him. No, he does give it. He does hand it off to Westerbeck. He's going to pick up 7 or 8 yards before he is pushed out of bounds. Actually, they're winding the clock.
Tackled by Reed Lauderman after a gain of 7.
Must have stayed in bounds. Gain of 7 for him. So it'll be 2nd and 3. Ball will be at the 30 4-yard line. Excuse me, 33-yard line. Franklin now has Franklin to his right. Snap is blown dead. It's going to be an illegal motion as it looked like number 8, right? Israel Lemley moved forward in his motion.
Penalty against the Tigers.
He went down the line of scrimmage and came back to the near side. As he came back to the near side, he moved back up to the line of scrimmage, which makes that illegal. So that'll back him up 5. Make it 2nd and 8. Here is a jumping the snap. I think that was offsides on Pekin, which will give him the 5 yards back.
Penalty against the Panthers. Encroaching.
It is encroachment. Looked like Cal Miller jumped the gun there. So right back to 2nd and 3. Ball back on the 33. Franklin takes the shotgun snap. He's going to look to pass here. Looking left side. Throws it there. It's completed for the first down, making the first guy miss. Dancing around the second. Through the third. Breaking free and all the way up near the goal line as he leaps for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Tigers. That's number 23, Brigham Porter, who had 3 Panthers. He just ran through arm tackles by the Panthers. Again, the Tigers have shown shiftiness. Pekin's going to have to really work on breaking down and getting the body on the body instead of reaching and trying to grab. So it is 12-6. New London will go for 2. 4:07 to go. They're going to do a polecat shift. And they're going to throw it left side, and snuffed out nicely by Reed Lauderman. Breaks through the line and makes the tackle, stopping the try. So 3 touchdowns on the night and yet to have an extra point scored. 4:07 to go in the first. We'll listen in to another one of our sponsors. We will be back in 30 seconds.
The staff members at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. A ceremony can be anything you wish it to be, simple or elaborate, traditional or unique. No matter how it's tailored, such a ceremony is an important step in recovering from loss. Let the staff at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa help you in your time of need. And we thank Fremont Funeral Chapel for being on board as a sponsor here on Steve Shuttler Media and Skunk River Radio for Pekin football. Should mention here, quick, Josh, that Pekin football was actually named our Emma Ratliff American Family Insurance Team of the Week. They were voted on Steve Shuttler Media Facebook this week, so congratulations to Pekin football, our first Team of the Week for this 2025-26 school year.
All righty. Logan Franklin set to kick it away. Elijah Brock back deep. He stands at his own 10. Left-footed kick. It is a low kick. Falling on it and having some trouble, and this may be a problem. Pekin, I think, might have retained it. They did. Looked like Aiden Porter saved the day there. So Pekin will keep it. It was certainly on purpose there for New London. So with 4:07 to go, actually New London's going to take a timeout with 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the first. So we will listen into another one of our sponsors.
Federation Bank. Partner with the bank that loves rural Iowa. Federation Bank is located at 107 Richland Street in Richland, Iowa. Call 319-456-2265. They can help you with personal checking, personal savings, consumer loans, mortgage loans, and so much more. Federation Bank in Richland. Together, we're strong. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, Clint.
Hey.
Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey.
How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Hey, we thank Helmuth Ford for being one of our sponsors. Back to the action.
All right, Pekin starting their third drive. First two drives, they started with deep passes. We'll see if they do it again. Riley Smith has Glick to his right. Going to send Brock in motion. It's going to be a direct snap to Glick. He's going to come near side, gets upfield, turns corners, got a little bit of a seam. Breaking his way through, all the way through, and he's going to break free. 20-10 touchdown, Nolan Glick. And the Panthers answer right back with Nolan Glick. That moves the score to 18-6 in favor of the Panthers. Oh, it was a 62-yard rush for Nolan Glick.
They're keeping you busy with the stats tonight, Josh.
They are. As we'll see, I think Pekin's going to go for two here again. Get 18-6. Yet to see a point after try converted here tonight. This field goal to start, and both teams have gone for 2 cents, and nothing's happening. Here's a direct snap to Glick. Basically the same play. He's going to break through the wrap-up tackle and in, and gets the 2-point conversion. And Pekin leads 19-6 with 3:56 to go in the first quarter. That's the other thing with having 4 touchdowns now scored in this one. This first quarter's taken a little bit.
Yeah.
Glick looked dead to rights there on that 2-point try, but found his way through. Running strong legs, power his way through. And Pekin set to kick off again.
Yeah, New London's defense certainly hasn't had any answers for Pekin's offense so far. Pekin's been doing it through the air and on the ground.
Everybody up for the kickoff.
That indeed.
Kicking off to the Tigers.
Absolutely.
Well, Steve, as we get after this kickoff, do we have your area teams of the week to share with everyone? And we'll start looking for score updates. I see you have them rolling across the bottom of the screen. The Fairfield Precast Concrete scoreboard. As Adam kicks it off near side hash again. This is a high lingering kick. They're going to let it hit the ground. Picked up by, I believe that's Porter. He goes up the middle, now back outside, and he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. I believe that was Lauderman came up with the tackle. So New London will start this drive at their own 18-yard line.
18-yard line. We're first and 10 for the Tigers.
So the fourth, somebody called a timeout as I was looking down, writing down the yardage. I didn't see who called the timeout. Did you, Steve?
I did not. Should we jump into a sponsor?
Sure.
Let's jump into a sponsor.
Yeah, let's
hear from Daisy Dew Landscaping.
Sounds
For landscaping, excavation, and construction, Daisy Dew Landscaping can do almost anything. Give them a call to see how they can help you out. Daisy Dew Landscaping can help with new landscaping installation, planting trees, shrubs, and perennials, plus lawn seeding, fertilizing, and spraying. Daisy Dew Landscaping at 641-919-1290 in Ollie, Iowa. You can find Daisy Dew Landscaping on Facebook. Hey, we thank Daisy Dew Landscaping for being one of our sponsors. Of course, they also sponsor our player of the game. Last week it was Henry Adam, and we'll see who it ends up being this week.
Yeah, it'd be tough to choose right now, but
you got a variety.
We do, and I'm not sure that there must have been some people out of assignment or something there, but Coach Weber was really letting his defense have it there Not sure what happened, but here is New London starting at their 18. Franklin drops back, throws it up the middle, in and out of the hands of number 4, Kale Westerbeck. That would have been a completion for at least 3 or 4. But can't hang on to the catch.
You want me to run through some of the games for tonight?
Sure.
All right, our AE Realty area high school football schedule for this week. We got, of course, this Pekin New London game. Sigourney, Keota, and Wilton. Montezuma is at Wayne. North Mahaska at Madrid. Oskaloosa takes on Burlington. We'll let this next play run.
Franklin in the shotgun. He's got Logan to his right this time. Had him on the left last time. Twin receivers bunched up on the far side. Franklin drops back. He's looking towards that bunch. Double clutches it. Now he's going to take off running, and he's in trouble, but stiff arms his way through and gets just back to the line of scrimmage as Aiden Porter's there. Again, it seems like Aiden Porter and Reed Lauderman are getting their names called a lot on the defensive side. Riley Smith started out strong as well, but it is a no gain, so it'll be 3rd and 10.
Our other games for tonight, HLVTC and English Valley's going at it. That's at the Tri-County field. Ottumwa takes on DCG. Albia's at Central Lee. Cardinal versus Linville Sully, and EBF is going against East Marshall tonight.
Here is Lemley in motion. Franklin takes snap, looks left, now goes back to the far side. Hits it on the wide receiver screen, and it was sniffed out going nowhere. If there was any type of gain whatsoever as small, that was Henry Adam on the tackle. 4th down, and they're going to give him a yard, so be 4th and 9. Ball's at the 19. I'll set up a punt with Franklin. Brock at the 45, and Franklin being the punter and the quarterback, you never know. I would be surprised in this situation as the snap is a little wild. Franklin gathers it in and sends a nice punt. Fielded at the 50 by Brock, but he catches it in stride going to the right side, and he's going to be hit out of bounds. He bounced off the hit, but stepped out of bounds in the process.
Should mention that tomorrow morning we'll have the sports section live from Barnwired in Sigourney. Of course, as always, we'll start off with Pekin coach Clint Weber. He'll be on the show. We'll have a couple of players from Montezuma football on the show, and then SK coach Jared Jensen will wrap things up. Andy McGuire takes over the hosting duties starting tomorrow.
And speaking of taking over, Pekin will start at their 31 after that punt return, or start at the New London 31, excuse me. Smith takes a snap, rolls to the near side, looking down. He's got Brock, but can't get rid of it in time, so Riley Smith takes off, cutting back to the far side of the field. Breaking outside, he's inside the 10. He's going to dive for the end zone, and it's going to be close whether they call it a touchdown or not. Big collision down there at the goal line, and they do give him the touchdown. So Riley Smith with a 31-yard touchdown scramble. Smith thought about launching it. I think that was Elijah Brock that was open kind of on a flag route, but Smith just got in too much trouble there and had to just take off running, and worked out all the same. Minute 57 to go, and Pekin leads 26-6.
I personally can't wait till we switch ends of the field, Josh. This piece of metal going through the screen is not fun.
Smith has got Glick and Henry Adam beside him. Fakes it to both of them, and he keeps it himself, goes right side around and in for the two-point conversion. That'll make it 28-6 with a minute 57 to go. And we have got a score fest on our hands.
Yes, we do.
28-6, and we're not through the first quarter yet. And as we listen into the Pekin cheer squad, I think you can hear either that or I can hear it through my ear that my headphone doesn't work in. We're in the first quarter. I'm running out of lines in my drive chart for the first half, so for New London anyway. Pekin, I'm not. They've not ran many plays. How about this, Steve? They've ran 7 plays.
And 4 touchdowns.
Yes.
That's like video game.
That is Super Tecmo Bowl over and over. If they run the play where Riley Smith runs all the way back to the end zone and then launches it forward and finds Brock, here's Adams' kickoff. It hits the 10, picked up. Westerbeck goes this side as he is wrapped up and brought down. A flag comes flying in. I think they're going to get Lemley for clipping or holding.
Elias Brock. There is a flag.
He's taken out of bounds at the 28-yard line. See what the call is here. Blocking the back.
Holding against the Tigers.
That'll make this drive start even further back for the Tigers. Puts them at the 16, and that's where they will start. 1st and 10. Franklin has London Franklin to his right. Man in motion is Lemley. Franklin hands it to Franklin. He goes up the middle, and he's swallowed up immediately. I believe that was Cal Miller first on the scene. 3 or 4 Panthers helped finish off the tackle.
Ball handed off to number 7, Logan Franklin.
Was
Tackled by Bo Latcham.
Bo Latcham in there as well.
Will be the 2nd and 9 plus 37.
Did get a small game. We'll call it 2nd and 9. Ball at the 17. Snap is bobbled initially. A pass to the far side is in and out of the hands again of Cale Westerbeck. He's had him open in them spot routes twice now, and just 2 times just goes right through his hands. They need some stickum spray for those gloves. It'll bring it to 3rd and 9. Ball stays at the 17. Minute 5 to go still in this first quarter. Franklin takes a snap, rolling to the far side of the field. Flings it out into the flats. The connection is good, and it's going to be close to a first down for the Tigers. From my angle, it kind of looks like they have it, but they do. They wave the sticks forward, called a gain of 9.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball's on about the 27.
Already the Tiger receivers are up. 3 receivers to the near side, a single receiver to the far side, 1 tight end. Franklin. In the empty set, takes a snap. Sets his feet, now rolls to the near side. In a little bit of trouble, but dancing around and throws this kind of away. Threw it towards Logan Franklin, but I do believe London Franklin's intent there was just to throw it away. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Down to 43 seconds in this opening quarter. Our score is 28-6. Franklin, Logan and London Franklin in the backfield. Going takes a snap, throws it near side. In the flat, they get him, but it's immediately tackled after the catch by Elijah Brock. Still decent gain on second down, bring up 3rd and short. Call it 3rd and 4. They moved that back a little bit further than I thought they were going to. Thought they would have gave him forward progress as he was running at about the 35 when he caught that. Nonetheless, it's 3rd and 4, and New London is going to let this clock wind out, I do believe. There's 5 seconds left on the game clock. I guess they still could get the snap off. They'll have to hurry. They do get the snap off. No, they don't. They let the quarter end, and so after 1, our score is Pekin 28, New London 6.
And we'll be back in about 60 seconds. At Copeland Auto Body, we strive to be the area's consistent provider of advanced collision repair. We want all of our customers to have a stress-free experience when they bring their car to Copeland Auto Body. Give them a call at 641-653-2140. Find them online at CopelandAutoBody.com. Copeland Auto Body, located in Hedrick, Copeland Collision Center in Oskaloosa, and Copeland Towing and Recovery in Sigourney. For auto body and towing for Hedrick, Oskaloosa, and Sigourney, see Copeland Auto Body. Gillum Construction and Properties, LLC of Packwood, Iowa, can help you with your construction needs like roofs, 4-season rooms, garage builds, siding, windows, doors, kitchen and bathroom remodels, flooring installation, and more. Give them a call at 641-295-5460. Gillum Construction and Properties, LLC, where you're in charge of your destination. Call 641-295-5460 or look up Gillum Construction and Properties, LLC on Facebook. All right, thanks to all of our sponsors for making things possible on Steve Shetler Media at Skunk River Radio. As we mentioned earlier, the Emma Ratliff American Family Insurance Team of the Week for this week is voted on the Steve Shetler Media Facebook page is Pekin Football. Congratulations to the guys. Also, our female athlete of the week this week from Kelly Style State Farm is Carly Gamble of Pekin Volleyball. So congratulations to all the Pekin athletes for winning our awards. Let's go back to the action.
All right, it'll be 3rd down and 4. Ball is at the 33-yard line of New London's. And right at the start of the quarter, the Panthers burn a timeout. So something not quite right there, but we're not going to get, maybe they just don't want to start this second quarter. That first quarter lasted about 45 minutes, so maybe Coach Weber just wanted to keep it going. Our score is 28-6.
Let's go back to Carly Gamble, our first ever Steve Shetler Media Kelly Style State Farm Insurance Female Athlete of the Week. So we split up the male and the female Athlete of the Week into 2 different categories for this school year. So congratulations to Carly from Pekin Volleyball. Our Keokuk County Hospital and Clinic's Male Athlete of the Week is Chance Angle from North Mahaska. So, of course, this, as we just got done with in the month of August, everybody that wins this weekly award, depending on their voting, the top 16 get into that year-end voting next August for our Team of the Year and then the Male and Female Athlete of the Year tournament. So always looking ahead to that big tournament.
Talked about our big first quarter. Montezuma and Wayne right now, 32-6 ahead for Montezuma, and they still got time left in the first quarter. Here's a deep pass, and it's connected all the way down at the 30-yard line. Franklin found Reed Lindsay. So the quarter break and the timeout by the Panthers not effective as he got burned deep there. First down.
Montezuma's score again?
Montezuma 32, Wayne 6.
Get that updated on our screen on our Fairfield Precast Concrete area scoreboard.
And I was still scrolling through looking for updates and kind of missed a little bit of that, but here is a 1st and 10 for New London. Here's a quick handoff going right side Westerbeck, and he is pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 4 or 5.
2 in the play, be second and 8.
They give him 2 yards, actually, so it'll be second and 8. It's got to be more than, it looks like more than 2 from here. We're going to call it second down and 7. Gain of 3. A little whip blast. New London has ran a ton of plays. The only time they crossed midfield, they actually did make it to the end zone, and here is a delay of game on New London. Going to march them back 5.
That'll make it second and 15, or second and 12, excuse me.
Makes it second and 12. And now New London's going to take a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout and hear from a couple of our sponsors here. We'll be back in a moment.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are dedicated to your success. We partner with growers like you to expand your possibilities with unparalleled offerings. Your unique challenges are met with more customized solutions than anyone else can offer. With you, we're feeding the future together.
Hey, we thank all of our sponsors, including Nutrien Ag Solutions in Hedrick, Iowa, for being on board. Also, Oski Dental. All of our sponsors making our broadcast possible on the Steve Shetler Media Facebook and YouTube pages, on the Skunk River Radio Facebook page as well. We're into the second quarter. I do need to update that on our screen. And back to the action we go.
All right, so it'll be second and 12 for New London. Snap. Franklin fakes to the far side. Looks back down the middle. Has a man. Pass is completed. It's good enough for a first down. Making a couple guys miss. Getting outside and touchdown for the Tigers. That's Brigham Porter.
Touchdown, number 20.
Make it 28-12. And I would assume we'll see New London go for 2 here.
Touchdown.
Officially call this a shootout.
Yeah.
Not surprising from New London. I mean, if they, play an 8-man, they're going to be used to a quicker, more open style of play. They're going to go back to the polecat here. Last time they sent the pass out to Porter. We'll see what they do this time. This time Franklin's going to keep it. Throws the far side in the corner, spot pass, and he's going to make the grab and gets his feet in bounds. It is good. And as they are now whistling it down, there's a flag on the play. Near side sideline. Gotta almost think that somebody wasn't lined up right after that polecat. It is an illegal procedure on New London. So that'll negate the 2-point play. So they'll have to try it again from the 8. They're going to run into the polecat again. They tried the same exact play, and it is not successful this time over the head of the intended receiver. So our score will remain 28-12 with 11:16 to go.
28-12 in favor of the Panther.
And Pekin will get another shot at it. Another score update. East Marshall leads Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont by a score of 15-8. They're 30 seconds away from halftime in that one, so late in the second quarter. And Sigourney Kyoto leads Wilton 7-6. So a tight one there in Sigourney. As New London gets ready to kick off, let's keep checking on some
Everybody up for the kickoff.
updates as you're watching on. 11:16 to go. Elijah Brock stands at his own 15, waiting to kick off from Franklin. This is Logan Franklin. London Franklin is the quarterback and punter. Logan, the running back and kickoff specialist. This one is a low line drive kick picked up by Brock at the 20. Hesitates now, goes up forward midfield and is, or in the middle of the field, dropped at about the 37-yard line or so. They do spot it at the 37. So it'll be first and 10 for Pekin, and they'll get their first offensive opportunity here in this second quarter. Smith comes in. Porter and Brock on the near side. He's got Glick behind him. Snap. Smith, broken play is, I think the snap happened before anybody else was ready for it. Riley Smith's just trying to scramble to stay alive and gets back to near the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a little bit. But Smith certainly was not ready for that snap, and nobody moved but him in the center. Actually Riley Smith did get a yard. Call it 2nd and 9, ball at the 38. And now a encroachment on the Tigers. That'll give Pekin 5 extra yards. Stay second down, 2nd and 4. Pekin right up on the ball, ready to go. Smith hands it to Glick. Up the middle he goes, all the way up to about the 50 before he's brought down. So first down for Nolan Glick.
Tackled by Nicholas Floyd.
Called a gain of 8. Right on the 50-yard line. Burlington leads Oskaloosa 14-7 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Here is Henry Adam going off left tackle, and he is tripped up. Actually lost the ball, and I think New London came up with it. I thought Henry Adam had gotten a shoestring tackle, but he actually had dropped the football and was reaching down to pick it up, and New London comes up with it. So the first turnover of the game, and the Tigers have the ball at the 50. That's where they will take over. 28-12, 10:35 to go in the second. Franklin. That's Franklin to his right. Takes a snap, hands it to Franklin. He comes this near side, and he is wrapped up immediately. Does fall forward for 2 yards.
Ethan Porter on the tackle.
Ethan Porter, first one to get some hands on the running back.
Second and 8.
Call it 2nd and 8. Franklin takes the shotgun snap. He's going to run it this time to the right. He goes, and he's wrapped up immediately by Henry Adam. Tackle for a loss for Henry Adam.
A little bit of a loss. Third and long 10.
Well, 3rd and 10. Henry Adam was not touched as he came busting through the line there on that tackle. Read that one out. Getting some of the frustration out from that fumble. Albia leads Central Lee 24-0. They're in the second quarter. Franklin snap. He's going to roll to the near side, throwing it to the flats. And caught, but hit hard immediately by Brock. That was Lemley that made the grab. Pick up about 3 or 4 to bring up 4th down and about 8. See what New London decides to do here. And Franklin is the quarterback and punter. Certainly want to be, now that they're in plus territory, certainly want to be keen on making sure he actually punts this thing away. He's going to stand at the 40. The snap is low. He gets in trouble and takes off running. Out on the corner, and Glick cannot make the tackle. The ball pops out. It goes out of bounds. Ball will go to the Panthers. I don't know if they recover the fumble or not, but Glick came up with a hit that popped the ball free. Looks like William Daniels is the one that came up with the football. I think he was out of bounds. It wouldn't matter. It was 4th down anyway. But they're going to say, I think they can actually technically credit Glick with the tackle there, because where they spotted the ball is at the 45, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Pekin. Smith brings Pekin up as they're waiting on the officials. Henry Adam up tight to the right, Glick to the left of Smith. Snap, and hand off to Glick. He's coming up the middle. All the way up past the 50 to the 45 before he's tackled. I believe it's going to be good enough for a 1st down. It is. It's 1st and 10. 10-yard runs for Nolan. 10-yard run for Nolan Glick. Ball's at the 45. 1st and 10. 8:13 to go. 28-12 is the Panther lead. Smith has Glick to his left again. Same formation. They hand it right back to Glick, right back up the middle. He cuts it outside, turns the corner all the way up to the 30. Runs in, rolls off the first tackler up to the 25 before he's wrestled out of bounds. Another 1st down run for Nolan Glick. 15 on that one.
1st and 10 again. Reed Lindsay on the stop.
Another 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're going to call it a 14-yard game. Ball is at the 26-yard line of New London. Smith, empty set, fakes it to Glick, keeps it himself up the middle. He has to run over a pile of Panthers, and who was that? Give him about 3 yards. That was Branton Searin that fell forward and just created a big pile. Big, tall kid there. Created a big pile. Smith had to jump around it to try to continue the run. So here is Smith. 2nd and 8. Rolls to the left. Looking downfield. Now he's going to come back to the right side. A lot of open space. Decides to tuck it and run. Gets up to the 10. Outside it and pushed out of bounds at about the 15, or about the 5. There's a flag that came in late. Right where Reed Lauderman came walking out. Blocking him back. Lauderman. 10 yards from the spot. That'll move the ball back to the 22-yard line. Really hard to see where the 1st down marker is. I think it's about the 16-yard line. Call it 2nd and 7. Smith has got Glick and Henry Adam up tight. Glick to the right, Adam to the left. Glick goes in motion, fake handoff. Smith rolls, he's in trouble, but breaks free, and there's a whole bunch of green grass in front of him. He's got one man to beat. He gets around one, falls forward, and he's going to be just shy of the end zone. Be at the 1 yard line.
Maybe the 30 centimeter yard line.
Riley Smith.
Riley Smith.
So 6:30 to go. Be first and goal from inside the 1 yard line.
Adams was on the tackle.
Smith has Glick and Adam by his side. Snap, hand off to Henry Adam. Up the middle he goes, right side, trying to power his way across the line, and he is pushed backwards. So New London able to hold on for a moment. Adam should get forward progress right back to the original line of scrimmage. Actually, they got him up. The near side line judge has got, you can't even see the distance between his foot and the goal line. So call it second down and goal from about the thickness of the laces away from the goal line. Now Smith has Glick to his left. Henry Adam up tight. Brock split wide left. Direct snap to Glick. He goes right side and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Pekin. As they will extend their lead with 5:28 to go. Makes it 34-12. See if Pekin continues to go for two here. They do. Glick to the left of Smith. Direct snap to Nolan Glick. He goes up the middle and walks into the end zone again for two more. Make it 36-12 with 5:28 remaining in the first half. Lots of touchdowns tonight, Steve.
Lots of people to pick for possible Daisy Dew Landscaping Player of the Game.
Yep, it is. You've got offensively Riley Smith, Elijah Brock, can't forget his opening touchdown. Nolan Glick on the offensive side. On the defensive side, you got Reed Lauderman. Riley Smith also pops up there. Cal Miller's been a force. We'll see. If we keep going at the pace we're going at, it could completely change course. 48 points scored here in this first half so far. Still 5:28 to go. Henry Adams set to kick it away. Porter. Back deep, but it's going to go the opposite way to Westerbeck. He's going to field it on the run, goes to the right side. Gets to the sideline, and then he's wrapped up and brought down by, looks like Riley Smith is the one with the tackle. So it'll be 1st and 10 for New London. I'm going to have to wait till they set the football down to see what they actually spotted. Looks like a 37. So they're on 37. The Tigers have only crossed midfield twice. Both times they did, they ended up scoring. See if the Panthers can hold them here. Franklin takes the snap. Rolls to the near side. Looking to throw. Knight tucks it and goes. And he is ridden down by number 36, Ethan Porter. Porter, another one that kind of in that assignment where he's keeping his eye on Franklin and doing a great job of containing him for the most part. So Porter got to throw his name in that hat at this point for the Daisy Dew Landscape Player of the Game. But we'll see. Plenty of time left to decide that. Give him 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Snap, rolls to the right, throws it into the flats. He's got Lemley, who's got the first down and is driven out of bounds just beyond midfield up to the 40. We'll call it the 48. Right in the middle between the 48 and 49-yard line.
Tigers are in Panther territory.
1st and 10. Franklin sends Lemley in motion. High snap. Franklin keeps it, rolls to the near side. Now flips it out on the option. The ball is fumbled, though, and jumped on by Riley Smith. The Pekin will take over on the turnover at their own at 48-yard line. London tries the option. It's a good flip. Just Logan Franklin just could not hang on. So it'll be 1st and 10 Pekin.
Looks like Sigourney Kyoto still has that 7-6 lead over Wilton.
Move it to the 49. Both running backs up tight. Smith sends Brock in motion. Drops back to pass from his own 45. Throws in the middle to Brock, and he had him wide open, just underthrew him. They'll want that one back. That was actually the same exact play they ran to start the game. That went 53 yards for a touchdown, and that one would have went 49 for a touchdown had the connection happened, but it did not. Brings up 2nd and 10, 4:21 to go in the second quarter. Here is Smith. Hands it to Glick off the left tackle. Runs into a wall, but powers his way through up to the 45 before he's wrapped up and brought down. It's a gain of 4.5 yards or so.
Nichols Lloyd on the stop.
Brings up 3rd down for the Panthers. Good spot there for Pekin. It'll be 3rd and a long 5. Both running backs beside Smith. They send Brock in motion. And to Glick to the right side he goes. He's got 3 defenders on him. Still powering forward, though. Picks up 2. It'll bring up 4th down. 4th and about 3. We'll see what Pekin does here. At the 42-yard line. The way they've been able to move the ball, you've got to assume they'd just go for this. They will. Smith has got Glick to his right. Henry had him up tight. Direct snap to Glick. He's going to go to the left side. Around the corner, he's following Smith. He has the first down, and then he's wrestled out of bounds after a gain of about 10. Let's see where the final spot is. Looked like he got beyond the 35, but they're going to put it at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10.
Another good run from Nolan Glick. 2:55 to go. Brock and Porter on the near side. Brock goes in motion. They fake the handoff to him. Smith goes right up the middle, follows him. He's got the first down, or he's brought down by the safety, Franklin. Another first down for the Panthers. They got him for 14 yards. (36-12), 2:41 to go. And check on some other scores here. Try to before the half. Smith has Glick to his left. Brock in motion again. Glick takes the direct snap, goes right side. Has to cut upfield as he had nowhere to go around the corner. Small game, and a late flag comes in. Back in the secondary, I do believe. I'll call an unsportsmanlike conduct on New London. Could be
Maybe a late hit?
Late hit, or if all the way out there where it was at, where the flag was thrown, my guess is the defender must have either thrown someone to the ground or something like that, something completely unnecessary. So that'll move the ball all the way down to the 9-yard line, or 8-yard line, excuse me, of the Tigers. So first and goal at the 8 for Pekin with 2:10 to go and counting. Smith alone in the backfield. Sends Brock in motion. They hand it to him this time. Brock goes around the corner, runs into Franklin, and cannot get through it. Actually, that was Owen Severson. He did get a couple of yards, 2 or 3 yards there. Near side line judge standing right at the 5. Be second and goal from the 5. Smith sends Brock in motion. They hand it to him. He comes this way this time, and he's going to get around the corner and into the end zone. Touchdown, Elijah Brock. And the Panthers make it 42-12 with 1:11 to go. As Pekin see if they continue to go to for 2. 42-12 is the score. Direct snap to Glick. He follows Smith to the hole and standing up as he gets into the end zone for 2 more. It is now 44-12 with 1:11 to go in the first half.
Let's go ahead and squeeze in some of our sponsors. Josh, we'll hear from Cranston Family Funeral Home.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Planning ahead for 2026, smart farmers know that exceptional harvests begin with premium seeds. Quinton Harbison at Gobbler Creek Seeds, your local Pioneer dealer, has the high-performance varieties you need for next spring's planting. These aren't just any seeds, they're backed by proven genetics and designed for maximum yield potential. When you plant with confidence, you harvest with pride. Trust Quinton Harbison at Gobbler Creek Seeds for all your seed needs. Call today at 641-777-8874. That's 641-777-8874. And let's grow success together.
Hey, we thank all of our sponsors on board for Pekin Football on Steve Shetler Media and Skunk River Radio. 44-12. Lots of scoring in tonight's game. We're only in the second quarter. 1:11 before halftime. And Josh Clubb has the call of the game.
As Henry Adam ready to kick off, he moved it back to the middle here. Moves that thing, sets that thing up all sorts of different places. This is a low line drive kick. It's going to hit the ground and roll into the end zone. That very fortunate for Westerbeck of New London there, because that ball just kind of stopped. Had that stopped before the goal line, he would have had to pick it up. But nonetheless, it goes in for the touchback. Another score update. East Marshall leads EBF now 21-8. They are about a minute away, about the same time left on the clock as we have before halftime. 21-8. So here is New London starting at their own 20. Franklin from the shotgun snap. Looking to the right side of the field. Flips it out there. It is behind the receiver. And I think Elijah Brock saw that out of the quarterback's hand. Would have easily had an interception there, but I don't think he picked it up. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10. Franklin looking to pass, and he is hit hard as he's trying to throw. They're going to call that an incomplete pass. He was absolutely hit. Hit extremely hard. That was Cal Miller on a dead sprint, ran right into him as he's releasing the ball.
As John Madden would say,
boom! That was a boom, Cal Miller. Big athletic kid. I have him listed as 5'11", 215. Easily one of the tallest players out there on the field. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Franklin with the empty set. Throws it up the middle, deep up the middle, way over the head of everyone. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th and 10.
Yeah, I doubt if they wanted really Pekin to get the ball back with basically a minute to go, but
yeah, I mean they ran a whole excuse me. Ooh, ran a whole 15 seconds off the clock, and they're going to punt now. Franklin's standing in his own 10. Still in my throat. Here's the snap. Punt is high. It's a good-looking punt, but fielded by Brock at the 45. Gets past the first wave all the way up to the 40. 35-30, and about the 20-yard line, he's pulled out of bounds, so basically gets back to the line of scrimmage for New London, and now Pekin with 43.5 to go. They have the ball at the 20, leading by 33. So any points that Pekin can score here would result in a continuous clock, which would basically, they wouldn't start the continuous clock till after the kickoff. But without a timeout or a score, it'd be really hard to do a whole lot. I did not see who was credited with the one timeout. I think New London has taken 2, so they'd have 1 remaining. Scoreboard is not updated. Smith looking to pass. Rolls to the right side. Pump fakes. Now he's going to run with it. Henry Adam playing decoy. Smith dancing around and is pulled out of bounds at about the 6-yard line, 6 or 7-yard line. So I'm glad the camera angle's better on this end of the field, but my angle is not.
Yeah.
It's really hard to see between the 10 and 5-yard line for me. Actually, I think if I stand up.
Looks like we got a timeout on the field. Let's squeeze in some more sponsors. We got so many sponsors on board, Josh. We got to
get them in there.
Commercials in. Let's hear from Fairfield Precast Concrete. Founded in 1952, Fairfield Precast Concrete is a small, locally owned and operated precast concrete business. We're committed to serving Southeast Iowa with high-quality precast products. With 70 years of business experience, Fairfield Precast Concrete has continued. And we're back.
Direct snap to Nolan Glick, and he's going to walk into the end zone on the left side. Touchdown, Panthers. That'll make it 50-12 with 26.2 remaining. As Pekin, I believe, used that timeout literally just to stop the clock. They didn't need to talk about anything. They just stopped the clock, stayed out on the field, and as soon as New London was ready, they went. So.
And I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready at all.
You were not. I tapped you nicely. The next time I was going to hit you with the chair. Touchdown Panthers, 50-12. They will go for 2. Direct snap to Glick again on the two-point conversion. Goes right side and runs into two defenders, but falls forward in for the two-point conversion. That makes it 52-12 with 26 seconds to go. And let's get back to Fairfield Precast Concrete.
Yeah, let's get them their advertising needs. Here is Fairfield Precast Concrete. Founded in 1952, Fairfield Precast Concrete is a small, locally owned and operated precast concrete business. We're committed to serving Southeast Iowa with high-quality precast products. With 70 years of business experience, Fairfield Precast Concrete has continually researched, developed, and evolved with a long-term goal of creating a cost-effective alternative method for wastewater treatment. For more information, go to fairfieldprecastconcrete.com or call 641-472-3959. Barn Wired at 119 East Marion Street in Sigourney has a huge selection of home decor. Plus, they offer a full coffee bar with breakfast and lunch served as well. Look for the weekly lunch specials posted on the Barn Wired Facebook page. Hours are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursdays from 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m., Fridays from 6:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays and Sundays from 8 to 2. That's Barn Wired on the south side of the Sigourney Square, 119 East Marion Street in Sigourney. All right, we thank Barn Wired, we thank Fairfield Precast Concrete, all of our sponsors on board for Pekin football. And 26.2 seconds to go before halftime, Josh.
Yeah, it's been about 45 seconds of game time since the last time that Pekin kicked off, and here we go again. Continuous clock will start after this kickoff play concludes. It's Henry Adams, sends it deep. Nice, good-looking kick all the way back, fielded at the 10. Going to the right side and getting around the corner and has a seam. Waiting back is Henry Adams to trip him up at the 45-yard line with 18.4 to go. Clock should be running. It is, so New London will have to hurry if they want to get this play off.
1st and 10 for the Tigers.
And it looks like they're just going to be content to let the clock run out.
If you like the pulled pork sandwich, over there on the east end of the concession stand.
They do.
All the proceeds go to
that is halftime. As I don't think New London's coach realized that the continuous clock had started because he was trying to get his guys to hustle up. Nonetheless, it is halftime. Our score is 52-12. We're going to take a little bit of a halftime break, Steve.
Yeah, we'll also get in the halftime show, so we'll hear from some of our sponsors. Be back with some band music right after this.
She cares about her patients enough to give her time to them. I mean, that says it all. Like, her heart's really in it. I just wouldn't hesitate to come here and give them a chance. I think from the moment you walk in, you'll see that it's different and you'll feel that it's different, and they have your best interest at heart and you'll get the best care. And what a gift that we have this here in Southeast Iowa in Sigourney. It's pretty amazing. Definitely would recommend them.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Son-in-Law Services is a locally trusted service based in Sigourney, Iowa. From home repairs, renovations, and additions, Josh Clubb can help you with any job, big or small. Josh specializes in flooring, windows, doors, decks, as well as general carpentry. Check out the Son-in-Law Services Facebook page to see the many satisfied customers, locally trusted and reviewed. Get your to-do items done today. Son-in-Law Services, serving all of Southeast Iowa. Call or text at 319-431-1806.
It's time for a night at the movies. The Marching Panthers are bringing the big screen to the football field with music from some of Hollywood's most iconic soundtracks. Buckle up for the high-flying action of Danger Zone from Top Gun, Travel to a galaxy far, far away with the legendary main theme from Star Wars. And watch out, because if there's something strange in your neighborhood, the Panthers are ready with Ghostbusters.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. You can listen to me, Steve Shetler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon, and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010. Pigtail Charlie's Diner is a family-owned and operated restaurant in Hedrick, Iowa. Takeout, dine-in, outdoor seating, reservations, and in-store pickup are all available. Stop into Pigtail Charlie's at 508 East 6th Street in Hedrick, Iowa, or call 641-653-2223. Get more information at Pigtail Charlie's Facebook page. We hope to see you soon at Pigtail Charlie's Diner in Hedrick, Iowa.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Federation Bank. Partner with the bank that loves rural Iowa. Federation Bank is located at 107 Richland Street in Richland, Iowa. Call 319-456-2265. They can help you with personal checking, personal savings, consumer loans, mortgage loans, and so much more. Federation Bank in Richland. Together, we're strong. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
The staff members at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. A ceremony can be anything you wish it to be, simple or elaborate, traditional or unique. No matter how it's tailored, such a ceremony is an important step in recovering from loss. Let the staff at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa help you in your time of need. For landscaping, excavation, and construction, Daisy Do Landscaping can do almost anything. Give them a call to see how they can help you out. Daisy Do Landscaping can help with new landscaping installation, planting trees, shrubs, and perennials, plus lawn seeding, fertilizing, and spraying. Daisy Do Landscaping at 641-919-1290 in Ollie, Iowa. You can find Daisy Do Landscaping on Facebook. Hey, we thank Daisy Do Landscaping, all of our sponsors on board for Pekin football coverage here on Steve Shetler Media and Skunk River Radio. We are just about set to start the third quarter as Pekin has a commanding 52-12 lead coming into the second half. Josh Clubb has the call of the action. Josh, looks like we're going to have the running clock for this half.
Yes,
or at least for a while.
Yeah, running clock will continue. One time that will stop is timeouts and injuries and scores, unless New London can get back within 35 points, but they have to kick it off to Pekin here. Low line drive of the kick. It goes through the hands of Elijah Brock. This could be a little bit of trouble, maybe not. The 10 is where he starts, and actually sometimes these can play out in your favor, but Brock is wrapped up about the 25, 26-yard line. See that a lot where the muff kickoff, as long as the returner is able to gain his composure back and pick that ball up cleanly and take off running. A lot of times it disrupts the coverage team and creates lanes that aren't normally there. But New London did a good job that time of staying disciplined. A lot of score updates that we picked up during the half. We'll get through those in a moment after Pekin's first play of the half is going to come from the 27-yard line. It is going to be Nolan Glick coming to the near side. All the way out to the numbers before he turns the corner, pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 7 or 8.
35. A gain of 7 yards before it.
Second and 3. Ball right on the 35-yard line. The Panthers come up to the line. A little confusion there out of the huddle initially, but looks like Riley Smith has got him gathered in. He stands alone in the backfield, puts Brock in motion, takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Brock, goes left side, tries to kick outside, cuts back up the middle, now runs into his own man Lauderman and is wrapped up from behind after he picks up enough for the first down anyway. He's up to about the 42-43 yard line. Linville Sully leads Cardinal 50-0. That one getting a little out of hand for them. Some tight ones, including Centerville and Fairfield, are at 22-20 in favor of Centerville. Sigourney, Keota, and Wilton in the fourth quarter. A low-scoring game there, complete opposite of what we got going on here. 12-7 is that score. First and 10 for the Panthers. Smith takes the snap. He looks, pump fakes to the near side, now throws it up the middle of the seam. Brock comes up and is knocked out of his hands from behind. I believe that was Franklin. That it was not Franklin. Then knocked it out of his hands. That was number 23, Brigham Porter. This will be second and 10 for the Panthers. Smith has Glick to his left. Brock in motion. Snap, fake to Brock. They're going to run an option. They flip it to Glick. He gets upfield, makes a man, just fall to the ground, and then runs into the back of Lauderman. Glick had a lot of room left to run. He does pick up the first down in the process. So be first and 10 for Pekin. More score updates. Dallas Center Grimes leads Atumwa 21-0. Madrid leads North Mahaska 20-0. Burlington 26-14 over Oskaloosa. Montezuma leads Wayne 48-20. And Wilton, I just said the Wilton and Sigourney score there. Pekin leading here 52-12, 8:50 to go. Continuous clock in the third quarter. Opening possession of the second half. And the Panthers are marching down the field. Smith's going to look to pass. Throws it up the seam. He's got Henry Adam. He's wide. He's got nothing but green grass in front of him. He is in. Touchdown Panthers. Make it 58-12. Henry Adam getting in on the action as that seam route again wide open. Him and Smith able to connect. 8:34 to go. Clock does stop on scores. And see if Pekin continues to go for two. Smith's got Glick to his left. Every two-point conversion has been this exact play, and Glick is going to get another one. So 60-12 is our score with 8:34 to go. Let's sneak in one of our sponsors. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Copeland Auto Body, we strive to be the area's consistent provider of advanced collision repair. We want all of our customers to have a stress-free experience when they bring their car to Copeland Auto Body. Give them a call at 641-653-2140. Find them online at CopelandAutoBody.com. Copeland Auto Body, located in Hedrick, Copeland Collision Center in Oskaloosa, and Copeland Towing and Recovery in Sigourney. For auto body and towing for Hedrick, Oskaloosa, and in Sigourney, see Copeland Auto Body.
Hey, we thank Copeland Auto Body and all the sponsors that you're seeing commercials for, that you're seeing their logos and their information rotating down there in the bottom right corner of your screen. Daisy Dew Landscaping, you see right there. They, of course, sponsor our player of the game. Fairfield Precast Concrete sponsors our score ticker that you see going across the bottom of the screen. Lifetime Dental Solutions is sponsoring our photo collection as our guy Ruin Rossau, hopefully I'm saying his name right, will be getting me some pictures to put up tomorrow from tonight's game. So thanks to Ruin for that, and thanks to Lifetime Dental for sponsoring. Let's get back to the action.
Looks like Cody Silvers is going to come in to kick off now for the Panthers. A lot of different jerseys out there for Pekin, so might be time to start cleaning or dipping into some of the secondary players. A short kickoff fielded at the 20, cutting back, now cutting across field and wrapped up at the 35-yard line. That was number 23, Brigham Porter. Reed Lauderman brings him down. Looks like the starters are all out there defensively for Pekin. 8 minutes and counting here in the third. 60-12 is the score. As Class A District 5 play is underway. Take a peek here in one of our breaks and see if I can see any scores across the district here. Here's a run to the right that goes nowhere. Actually, might have lost a yard on that one. They do mark it a yard loss, so 2nd and 11. The score update just popped in. Wilton leads Sigourney Kyoto now 18-7 with a point after try pending. Make it 19-7. Here is Franklin. Looking to the right. Throws it to the flats. Out of the reach of Israel Lemley. Kind of been his favorite target here tonight. Could not make the connection there. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 11 for New London. Their first drive of the second half. They've thrown some deep routes here in this situation. Connected on a couple of them. See if they try to do it here. Franklin rolls to the near side. Stops, looks to throw. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to get taken out of bounds late. And a flag comes in, so that will give New London a first down.
It's one of those things where it was kind of close, where do I or don't I? He did, and he shouldn't have.
Well, I don't know. It's definitely nothing malicious. I think it was Porter that made contact. But I mean, he was diving towards the ball carrier before they connected out of bounds. So it's how do you stop it? I saw Coach Weber down there say right to him, "Don't worry about it. Let's move on." But it does give New London the automatic first down. They'll spot the ball all the way up at the 47-yard line. Their own 47, 1st and 10. New London huddled up about 25 yards back, and they come sprinting up. They huddled up before they had moved the ball after the penalty. Snap. Looking down to the right side, now back to left. Throws it into the flats, and it's through the hands of number 23, Brigham Porter. And fortunate for the Panthers there, as Lauderman was on the coverage and had good coverage, but slipped and fell at about the 40. And Porter was wide open at that point. Would have been a huge gain, possibly a score.
2nd and 10.
But a whole bunch of words to call it 2nd down and 10. 5:18 to go here in the third. Franklin gets a man in motion, and this is whistled dead. They're going to call, New London's going to call timeout with 5:09 to go in the third quarter. So we'll take a timeout and hear from a couple of our sponsors.
Gillum Construction and Properties, LLC of Packwood, Iowa, can help you with your construction needs like roofs, four-season rooms, garage builds, siding, windows, doors, kitchen and bathroom remodels, flooring installation, and more. Give them a call at 641-295-5460. Gillum Construction and Properties, LLC, where you're in charge of your destination. Call 641-295-5460 or look up Gillum Construction and Properties, LLC on Facebook. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Hey, thanks to Oski Dental, thanks to Gillum Construction for being on board for Pekin football coverage this season on Steve Shetler Media and Skunk River Radio Facebook, and also on the Steve Shetler Media YouTube page. So let's get back to the action. 60-12 in favor of Pekin.
Another score update as well. Burlington and Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa's tightening that one up, 26-21. And here it is second down and 10. Franklin rolls to the near side. Sheds a tackler, throws it deep. He's got a wide open man, makes the grab, had to come back for it all the way in. One man to beat and tackled. Touchdown saving tackle by Lauderman at the 4-yard line. So I'm not sure, just in the scramble, if number 19, Reed Lindsay, had just kind of got lost in the shuffle, but he was wide open. Actually, he came 5 yards back out of his route to catch that ball. It'll be first and goal for New London, 60-12.
What was your Oski score again?
26-21. And the point after try is no good as Panthers get them behind the line of scrimmage. I can double check that score as well as.
Oh, sorry. I just put up a touchdown. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. I actually just said the point after try is no good.
Yeah.
And
all right. We were fooling ourselves.
Yeah, I was looking at trying to check scores. Here we go. Second and goal. Ball's at the 6. Franklin throws a lob pass in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, New London. Cale Westerbeck. There's the tie. You can put that back on there now, Steve.
Got a man down.
And we have an injured Panther in the end zone. Can't tell who that is. It is a cramping issue as teammates were holding the leg up and bending the toes.
Let's go ahead and throw in some sponsors here. Let's hear from Nutrien Ag Solutions.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are dedicated to your success. We partner with growers like you to expand your possibilities with unparalleled offerings. Your unique challenges are met with more customized solutions than anyone else can offer. With you, we're feeding the future together.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Hey, we thank Cranston Family Funeral Home, also Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick for being sponsors on our Pekin football coverage. And back we go to the action with 3:41 to go on the clock.
Actually, Riley Smith, who was cramping up on that play, and he's able to walk back to the sideline under his own power with a little bit of a limp. He'll continue to stretch that thing out. Here is the snap. Going in trouble. This is the extra point conversion, and a man's wide open, bobbles the pass and makes the grab. What a circus play to get the 2 points. Makes it 60-20 with 3:41 to go in this one. Yeah, 26-21 Burlington over Oskaloosa.
Okay. For some reason, I had them with 28 earlier.
So, 40-point lead for the Panthers, 3:41 to go in the third. And a lot cooler of a night. Not as many. I think that's the first stoppage for an injury.
Yeah.
Tonight. And just a leg cramp, and Riley Smith's continuing to get that left calf stretched out. Montezuma leads Wayne 63-20.
All right, everybody up for the kickoff. Tigers kicking off new to the Panthers.
80 points scored here, and we still have a quarter and 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Been a lot of scoring. Not seeing any updates for anybody else within this district other than North Mahaska and Madrid. Kick is fielded at about the 25, all the way up. Lauderman gets tripped up, shoestring tackle. He falls down at the 43, so that's where Pekin will start their next drive.
If anybody out there has a HLV English Valley score, I'm interested in that. Both those teams got off to a hot start last week. So,
yeah, and playing at Tri-County. It's been a while since there's been a football game there, so a couple of years now removed, I think.
I think our friend Neil is at that game, but he's in the concession stand, so.
Oh, he's probably eating all the popcorn and not even selling it. Or actually, I know what he's eating. He's getting him some Skittles. Here's a false encroachment on the New London Tigers. Marches up 5 yards. Call it 1st and 5 for the Panthers. Ball at the 49-yard line. My view straight forward is the center of the football right now. I'm at a great view. Here is the snap. Henry Adam in at quarterback. Hands it off to Glick. Close to a first down. Might be just a little bit short. So Riley Smith dealing with the cramping leg. Henry Adam has come into the quarterback position. We saw him and Riley Smith taking turns at that spot during the scrimmage earlier this year. The snap is handed off to Glick. Glick has a first down this time, picks up another 5 or 6 yards on the play. And that the running back spot opposite of Glick now is Ryan Hammis.
Sherry Westendorf's in the comments commenting about the field looking awesome tonight and that Pekin Panther logo right in the dead center of the field. Shout out to Andy Conger and the field crew for making things look great.
Yeah, they did. We commented on that earlier, just everything looking nice out here at the football field. There's a handoff to Glick. Up the middle he goes. Another 5 or 6 yards. The Panthers just marching down the field on the back of Nolan Glick.
Also, shout out to our last-second scoreboard operator here at the field today. He got thrown into it literally at the last second, and he's doing a great job.
Yes, he literally got taught how to do it by the official as the game or the countdown timer was almost expired. So, and really, other than setting the clock from the beginning, without a hitch, everything's been running smooth. There was a double motion there, but nothing called. And off to Glick. To the right side he goes. Gets past the line of scrimmage, falls forward for 2 or 3. 26 seconds and counting. Pekin does not have to run another play if they don't want to. We'll see if they do.
Doesn't look like they want to.
Well, why they decide that? The NFL season is underway as well, Steve. And the Chargers are beating the red team 13-6.
The red team.
The red referees are losing their season opener. And here we're heading to the fourth quarter with Pekin leading 60-20. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Planning ahead for 2026, smart farmers know that exceptional harvests begin with premium seeds. Quinton Harbison at Gobbler Creek Seeds, your local Pioneer dealer, has the high-performance varieties you need for next spring's planting. These aren't just any seeds. They're backed by proven genetics and designed for maximum yield potential. When you plant with confidence, you harvest with pride. Trust Quinton Harbison at Gobbler Creek Seeds for all your seed needs. Call today at 641-777-8874. That's 641-777-8874. And let's grow success together.
Founded in 1952, Fairfield Precast Concrete is a small, locally owned and operated precast concrete business. We're committed to serving Southeast Iowa with high-quality precast products. With 70 years of business experience, Fairfield Precast Concrete has continually researched, developed, and evolved with a long-term goal of creating a cost-effective alternative method for wastewater treatment. For more information, go to fairfieldprecastconcrete.com or call 641-472-3959.
All right, we are back. We thank all of our sponsors on board for Pekin Panther football on Steve Shuttler Media and Skunk River Radio, getting into the fourth quarter here. And just a reminder, you can tune in tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. live for the sports section. We're live from Barnwired. We'll kick things off with Pekin head coach Clint Weber at 8 a.m. Tune in then.
All righty. Well, 60-20 is our score. It is 1st and 10 for Pekin. Henry Adam remaining in the quarterback's position. He's going to keep this one to the right side. He goes up the middle, makes a man miss, cuts outside all the way around the corner. One man to beat, drags him into the end zone, touchdown. There's a flag thrown at Adam and the defender. I would guess a face mask. We'll see. No signal on whether it was. Now they're going to say it was actually down at the 1. They call a face mask on New London, so if that face mask saved the touchdown, it's going to be good for about a half a yard penalty. Henry Adam getting all the way to the 1. He's got Glick to his right. Direct snap to Glick. He's going to come near side, goes up the middle and walks into the end zone, touchdown. 66-20 now. And I've lost count on how many times Nolan Glick has scored today.
Yeah, we're going to get to that point, Josh, here pretty quick, where we got to pick the Daisy Do Landscaping Player of the Game.
Well, and here comes another 2-point try. Almost all of them have been direct snaps to Nolan Glick. See if they do it again. Actually, this gets to Henry Adam. I think it was supposed to be to Glick, but the snap hit the ground, and Henry Adam picks it up and finishes the job. Makes it 68-20 with 10:56 to go in this one. And we'll see how quickly they move. Probably just need to stay right here.
Oh, while we got a second, we'll throw in our sponsors, all of our sponsors making things possible here tonight. Take a look at the cheerleaders while we do that. We've got Copeland Auto Body, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, Federation Bank, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Daisy Do Landscaping, Oski Dental, Gobbler Creek Seeds, Pigtail Charlie's, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Fremont Funeral Chapel, Barnwired, also Son-in-Law Services, Shuttler Insurance Services, Gillum Construction and Properties, Helmuth Ford, Skunk River Radio, Fairfield Precast Concrete, Lifetime Dental Solutions, and Boehner Funeral Home. So a bunch of people on board for our coverage here for Pekin football.
Silver's back in to kick. A couple score updates. Madrid leads North Mahaska 44-0. Sigourney Kyoto scores late. They trail 14-19 with a minute 15 to go in that one. Kick is fielded at the 20, coming up the middle. The kick to the left side. He's got a lane out there. That is Westerbeck. And he loses the ball in mid-stride, and it goes out of bounds. There's a flag laying just above the Panther logo as well. I'm going to call holding on New London.
What was that North Mahaska score? 44-0?
Yeah, I think.
All right. Sigourney was 20-14.
19-14.
Why are my scores screwed up, Josh?
I don't know, Steve. You're not quite in mid-season form yet.
No.
A lot of numbers and a lot of scores.
Yeah. Math.
A lot of
Math is
a lot of high-scoring games. Montezuma and Wayne 63-20 as well. So that game's keeping pace with this one. As after the penalty, the Tigers will start their drive at the 38. 1st and 10. Franklin takes a snap, looking deep. Throws it deep down the left side. Turning around, making an attempt at the interception. It's a battle for the loose ball, and I think Lauderman's got it. He does. You probably couldn't see that on your screen as Lauderman just gets leveled by his teammates. But Lauderman and the intended receiver, which was number 23, Brigham Porter, both went up for it. Lauderman had the edge. He had the ball initially. Porter ripped it out of his hands, and then it bobbled around between them on the ground and ended up in Lauderman's hands. So an interception for Pekin, and timeout is taken by Pekin. Sudden change. I don't think we're quite ready, and it looks like they took the timeout as a bunch of reserve players are coming in because many of the starters are standing on the sideline now with their helmets off. So chance for the younger guys to get some playing time. But with that, we could talk about the Daisy Do Landscape Player of the game. Certainly Nolan Glick and Riley Smith both need to be mentioned. Reed Lauderman as well. It's just been all over, and as well as Ethan Porter. Actually, I don't remember if Aiden or Ethan, but kind of all over. But I think just the consistency of Glick here tonight, we have to name Nolan Glick the Daisy Do Landscape Player of the game for tonight's performance. Has plenty of clean white Pekin numbers jogging out onto the field. Can't really say the same for New London. They do not have the manpower to do mass substitutions. Literally have two guys in uniform on the sidelines, so be a good opportunity for the Panthers, the younger Panthers, to get some time against a varsity team. First play is a handoff up the middle, goes nowhere.
Tackled by Western Met.
I think that was Medford,
Jason Medford,
the ball carrier.
on the carry.
Porter takes a snap, hands it off around the corner. Trying to turn the corner is Brock, and he's pushed out of bounds. After a decent gain, 3rd and short.
Elias Brock, tackled by Westerbeck.
Elias Brock.
Down and 4. Six.
Porter brings him up to the line. He's got Hammis and Mefford in the backfield, and 2 men in motion there. It's going to be an illegal procedure on the Panthers. Play still going on. A lot of activity after that whistle. They'll let that go because it wasn't a player down. It was just a whistle for stopping the play.
Number 36. Ethan Porter, quarterback.
8:20 to go. 68-20 is our score. Now mass substitution from the... Oh, it is 4th down, so Pekin's going to bring in the starters for special teams for the punt. It is Brock. Elijah Brock back to punt. He's standing at his own 15. Lets this go. Good-looking punt. Gets all the way down, and fair caught at the 32-yard line. So nice punt from Elijah Brock, and New London will take over. 7:40 to go in the game.
Neil came through. Neil put down the Skittles at the HLV TC EV game. Lots of letters there.
Yeah.
In the 4th, English Valleys leads 52-20.
Okay. HLVTCEV. There is a few schools in the state of Iowa that are like that. The one that Cooper DeJean came from, Odebolt.
Oh, yeah.
Odebolt, Arthur, Ida Grove, something like that, and a whole bunch of them. Here's a handoff going around the left side. Does look like the younger players or the bench players for the Panthers are in on defense now. Mefford with the tackle there.
Thought maybe that golf cart was in danger for a second.
Yeah, I don't. Kind of jumped the gun getting the golf cart out there, didn't they? Still got 6 minutes to play. Now, New London did switch personnel a little bit. Again, they have a total of 14 kids dressed, 11 playing. So here's a throw, and this is tipped. Incomplete. That was tipped by Reed Lauderman. Still out there. So it's Severson that's in at quarterback for New London. He's going to roll to the far side. Flips it out there. It's incomplete. There the coverage was Ryan Hammis. Does bring up 4th down. They bring Franklin back out there to punt. Back deep for the Panthers is Elias Brock. As the punt is a high, short kick. And it does take a New London roll all the way up to about the 35. And that's where Pekin will take over with under 5 minutes to go in this one. Final scores rolling in. Wilton able to hold on and beat Sigourney Keota 19-14. Albia finished up against Central E, winning 30-0. Snap is in the dirt, and falling down on it was Jackson Mefford. It looked like it was going to be a pitch to Mefford, but snap rolled back to the quarterback.
Loss of 2, loss of 3, second and 13.
Ethan Porter gets the snap. Hands it off to Mefford this time, going to the right side. Going sideways, not upfield. Now he's powering his way up through, trucking those legs, getting back to the original line of scrimmage. He took 3 defenders with him. Good tough run there. Dallas Center Grimes leading a tumble 49-0. Not much time left in that one. It's be 3rd and 9 for Pekin. Madrid still leads North Mahaska 44-0. Just about a minute left in that game. Here's the snap. Ryan Hammis goes to the right side. He's going to get a first down all the way up to the 50. Hit the hole in a hurry. 1st and 10 for Pekin. Sheridan, I think I did that one, defeated Davis County 38-0. Burlington and Oskaloosa still at it at 26-21. They're just entering the 4th quarter, it looks like. Effort this time hands it off. And that is Elias Brock around the left side, and he forgot where he was at near the sideline and goes out of bounds and hung his head there for a moment. I don't think he realized that he got that far or that close to the sideline. Montezuma did defeat Wayne 63-20. So far, area games, we have the highest scoring game. Not by much. That Montezuma score was close to what we are. 68-20 here. Here's a double motion. No flags thrown, though, and just letting them play. Up the middle, Hammis is fighting for yardage and is pushed backwards. Or excuse me, that was Ethan Porter.
Westerbeck on the top and stop. Gain of 3, be 2nd and 7.
Porter fakes the handoff, goes left side. Gets up to near the 30 before he's wrestled out of bounds. Bring up 3rd down. Inside a minute to play here.
Reed Lindsay on the stop. 3rd down, 6.
Pekin will only have to snap it one more time, and they can run this clock out. Porter has Hammis to his left. Direct snap to Hammis goes out of his hands into Porter's, and Porter drops it, and that'll be a fumble on the play. 20 seconds to go in this one. Pekin does not have to snap it again, and they will not based on the coach's signal, so we will go final. Pekin will improve to 2-0 with a 68-20 victory over New London. New London will fall to 1-1 on this young season.
Josh, if you don't mind, let's take a quick break. Let's get the rest of our sponsors in, and then we'll come back and quickly recap right after this. Barn Wired at 119 East Marion Street in Sigourney has a huge selection of home decor. Plus, they offer a full coffee bar with breakfast and lunch served as well. Look for the weekly lunch specials posted on the Barn Wired Facebook page. Hours are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursdays from 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m., Fridays from 6:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays and Sundays from 8 to 2. That's Barn Wired on the south side
side of the Sigourney Square, 119 East Marion Street in Sigourney.
At Lifetime Dental, we know a strong, healthy smile starts early. That's why we love seeing our little patients early in life to create positive experiences and healthy habits that will last a lifetime. With advanced training in pediatric growth and development, as well as orthodontics, we have the knowledge and expertise to help your growing child thrive. We have a simple goal: healthy children, healthy teeth, beautiful smiles to last a lifetime.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Son-in-Law Services is a locally trusted service based in Sigourney, Iowa. From home repairs, renovations, and additions, Josh Club can help you with any job, big or small. Josh specializes in flooring, windows, doors, decks, as well as general carpentry. Check out the Son-in-Law Services Facebook page to see the many satisfied customers, locally trusted and reviewed. Get your to-do items done today. Son-in-Law Services, serving all of Southeast Iowa. Call or text at 319-431-1806. All right. Again, we thank all of our sponsors for being on board for Pekin football coverage here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, YouTube, and Skunk River Radio, Facebook. Final score, 68-20. Pekin takes it to New London tonight. And Josh, once again, let's roll through our player of the game and where are we at next week as far as Pekin football.
All right. Well, we selected Nolan Glick as our Daisy Dew Landscape Player of the game. Really, Riley Smith, Elijah Brock, Reed Lauderman, and a few others deserving as well, but I think just because Glick was the consistent go-to in short yardage situations and that consistently scoring the 2-point conversions for sure, so multiple touchdowns. We'll name him Week 2's Daisy Dew Landscape Player of the Week. And then as far as the way this game kind of shook out, Pekin had, what was it at that point? I think 7 offensive plays ran and 4 touchdowns scored. I mean, New London did not have an answer out of the gate. However, the Tigers did kind of hang around there. That first quarter lasted almost an hour and kind of creeped back up on them within 2 scores anyway. But then Pekin just kind of put their foot on the throttle and ran this thing all the way up, 68-20. Not going to get into the stats that I did have because they're not accurate.
They're unofficial.
They're
unofficial
very, very unofficial at best because sometimes things happen and I forget to write things down. So we're right back here again, though, next week. Correct, Steve?
Yes.
We are, and it is Wapello, if I am correct. Wapello coming to town. The Wapello Arrows for another district matchup. So Pekin, 2-0 start again this year and 1-0 in the district officially. So in their drive to the playoffs, we saw one of their district opponents is North Mahaska this year, and North Mahaska is playing a team that Pekin was eliminated by, and a very good team in Madrid. So
yeah,
we'll see. Excited for next week.
Yeah, and then watch tomorrow for the Lifetime Dental Solutions photo collection, courtesy of Ruin Rossau. Again, hopefully I'm saying that young man's name correctly. He's supplying us with pictures from the sidelines this year, so look for that. Again, we'll put up our Daisy Dew Landscaping Player of the Game tomorrow morning with Nolan Glick, And we'll have the sports section live from Barnwired tomorrow morning, live at 8 a.m. That's something you can be there at Barnwired to watch the show live. We'll start off, as always, with Coach Clint Weber from Pekin. We'll have Montezuma football and Sigourney Keota's Jared Jensen on the show tomorrow. So it's a sports section at 8 a.m. Or you can listen to it. If you can't watch the video, you can listen to it on Skunk River Radio at 10 a.m. That'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Thanks for tuning in.